Good morning, SciTech. This week, the value that we are going to focus on is reflect, that we think about all our actions. And today, what I want you to think about is, what do I need to do differently as a student to make sure I'm learning everything I can in class? Last week, we took our benchmarks in grades pre-K all the way up to 8th grade, and we are really proud of all the hard work that you all put in and how well you guys did on those benchmarks. Now, we're still not there yet, though. We still have students who are not getting basic, not getting mastery, not getting advanced, and we want to make sure every student in this building is at least basic, but we really want you guys at mastery and advanced. That really shows us that you're going to be ready for those top 8 high schools by the end of your 8th grade year. And so on Friday, teachers spent a whole day while you guys were at home thinking about what they can do differently to make sure each one of you can learn. And today and this week, I want you guys to start thinking about, what can I as a student do to make sure that I can learn everything possible in class. And so here are some ways that you can get caught reflecting. 1, sitting up in class and tracking the speaker. You'd be surprised as how much more you learn and how much more you can pay attention if you don't have your head down, if you are actually looking at the person who is speaking, whether that is a peer or if it's the teacher. Also, taking notes is a really big thing. All teachers have things that you have to take notes on. Make sure you take those notes. And to go above and beyond, take those notes home and study them. We know a lot of students use Quizlet at home, but you can also take your paper notes home too. And then finally, asking questions when you do not understand, but asking those questions right away. We see a lot of students waiting until independent practice or to prove it to ask a question. Teachers start teaching at minute 1, and you have 60 minutes in a class. Let's make sure that we are starting to ask those questions 15 minutes into class. You should not be waiting until the end of class to ask those questions. Couple of announcements. After benchmark results have come back, we will be having our fall ball for pre-K2 tomorrow. Really excited to see you guys bust out your sweet dance moves tomorrow during the fall ball. The 3-8 fall ball is going to be next week, so look out for more announcements around that. Flyers around the building are going to go up for the skating trip tomorrow, so make sure you're checking out those flyers to see if you made it to the skating trip. That's also going to be next week. And then finally, we need to make sure that every student is at least at a basic, but every student has a chance to get to master and advance. And so starting this week, pullouts from sports will be happening depending on your benchmark scores and your GPA. This is a great opportunity to do another Pushing 4.0, and it is not an option. You will be pulled from sports depending on your benchmark scores and your GPA. Your teachers will let you know who they are. It's going to happen a little bit out of time, and so just be on the lookout. This is going to be a great opportunity. We shouldn't hear about any kind of struggles, because remember, sports will always be there, but we need to make sure that you're learning. So be on the lookout for that. Hope you have a great Monday, SciTech.